Problem number 4. 3 minus z equals 2 over z, so what's your common denominator? So this needs to be multiplied by z, this one by a z, this one by a z, right? Anything to cancel here?
No.
So you have 3z. Anything to cancel here?
No.
Z squared. Anything to cancel here?
Yes.
Yep, you got a 2. Well, I have a quadratic in here, don't I? So that means that I probably need to get everything on one side so that it equals 0. So I hate working with negative z squared, so I'm going to move it all to the right-hand side, which means that I'd have z squared minus 3z equals 2. I'm sorry, plus 2. What two factors of a positive 2 will add up to a negative 3?
Negative 2, number 1.
So this will factor into a negative 2, and a negative 1, setting each one equal to 0 will give me 2, 1. That's number 4. Know how? Okay, what's the common denominator?
B plus 1, B minus 1.
Okay, b plus 1, b minus 1, b plus 1, b minus 1, b plus 1, b minus 1. This cancels this, so down here I'd have 3b minus 2 times b minus 1. Nothing cancels here, so I'd have 4 parentheses, b plus 1, b minus 1. And then the b minus 1 cancels the b minus 1, so I'd have negative parenthesis, b plus 2, b plus 1. Lots of foiling I'm going to have to do, won't you agree? What do I get when I FOIL 3b minus 2, b minus 1?
3b squared plus 3b minus 2b plus 2.
Taking what you said a negative 3b and a negative 2b. Won't that add up to a negative 5b? Okay. Over here, first thing I'm going to have to do is multiply the b plus 1 and the b minus 1, which would give me 4 parentheses b squared plus b minus 1 minus, now I have to FOIL the last two, which would be b squared plus 2b plus b plus 2. So can I simplify anything over here? First I'm going to have to do distributive property, aren't I? So I'd have 3b squared minus 5b plus 2 equals 4b squared. Well, this b and this negative b are going to add up to 0, aren't they? So they drop out. Minus 4, because 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Minus b squared minus 3b minus 2. Where did I get the 3b? 2b plus b is 3b. Multiplied by the negative 1 gives me a negative 3b. Is there anything I can simplify left or right side right now? Well, on the right hand side I can simplify this b squared and this 4b squared, which would give me 3b squared minus 3b minus 6 what do you wanna do?
Add 6.
Okay, so you wanna add 6, so I add 6 here. That's gonna give me 8. What else?
Add 5B.
So you wanna add 5B, and you wanna add 5B.
2B.
So that's gonna be 2B.
And subtract your 3B. squared,
Which one?
From the right-hand side.
So a negative 3B squared and a negative 3B squared is going to give you 0, right? So 8 equals 2B.
Then divide your 2, so B equals 4.
B equals 4. Okay.
Oh, yeah, 2x plus 2 and x plus 1.
Well, can't I take a common factor out of each one of these and end up with that? That's going to help me get a smaller common denominator than what you were talking about, because now my common denominator becomes 2 parentheses x plus 1, 2 parentheses x plus 1, 2 parentheses x plus 1.
Common denominator.
Yep. Because each of these have an x plus 1, don't they?
Yes.
And I have a 2. So when I start to cancel, all of this cancels all this, so I end up with x minus 8. All of this cancels all of that, which gives me plus x. This cancels this, which gives me 2 times 2x minus 3.
Yeah, I'm multiplying it right now.
Okay? And I'm going to add this x and this x together. So I have 2x minus 8. And you said multiply this. So I have 4x minus 6. There's no quadratic, so I need my x's on one side, my numbers on the other. Okay, subtract 4x. That's what I heard at least. And probably add 8. So x equals negative 1. Well, we have to do some quick checking. If I take this negative 1 and put it back into this original denominator, what's a negative 1 plus 1?
0.
0. Can I ever have a denominator as 0? So I end up with no solution, because that one didn't work. Okay, this is problem number 16. Probably the first thing I need to do is factor this, because it's a trinomial quadratic, right?
3 times 4, 3 times 1. 2, P plus 3, plus 4.
Okay, so P plus 3, P plus 4, P plus 3, P plus 4, P plus 3, P plus 4. Well, all of this cancels all that. So I'd have 12P plus 19. This P for a 3 because that P plus 3. So I'd have negative 3 times P plus 4. This P plus 4 cancels that P plus 4. I'd end up with 5P plus 3. So doing both the distributive properties, negative 3P minus 12, 5P plus 15. Simplifying the left-hand side, plus 7 equals 5P plus 15. Okay, so I subtract 5P, And you said subtract 7?
which is equal
4p equals 8. P would equal 2. Again, I need to check, if I put 2 back into anything, P plus 4 I'll be alright, the P plus 3 I'll be alright, P plus 3, P plus 4 I'll be alright, because nothing will be 0. So,
eight. Your F squared minus 4 is perfect square.
okay,
Difference perfect square.
you're right, I'm gonna have to factor this first. Helps me. So now I get an F plus 2, F minus 2. Do you understand why I write this at the top of every one of these?
Yeah, come down there. That way you know what cancels.
So, yes, I can see what cancels and what's left over too. Right?
Yes.
So all of this cancels all this, left over with 2F as a multiplier. This cancels this, so I have 1 times F plus 2. This one cancels this one, I'm left with 2 times F minus 2. Doing the distributive property, simplifying, got 3F plus 2 equals 2F minus 4. I would probably subtract 2F and subtract 2. So I'd end up with F equaling negative 6. Again, check my denominators. Can I put a negative 6 back in and not end up with a 0? Well, obviously on those two I don't, right? So it will work over here too. Common denominator. Bet it's 3K. This K will cancel this K. So I have 3 times 3. This 3K cancels all of that 3K, so I'd have a negative 4. Nothing to cancel here, so I have 0 times 3K. So I have 9 minus 4. Did I do that right?
Shouldn't it be 3K squared? No. But there's 2K. Alright.
So we actually have no K's left, do we? Is 5 greater than 0?
Yes.
Okay. So that would be the work for that, which ultimately implies that the K is going to have to be greater than 0 in order to work. What's the common denominator?
V.
V. Nothing to cancel here, so I'd have 2 times V. This cancels this, minus 3. This cancels this, is less than 5. So 2V is less than 8.
Divided by 2.
So V is less than 4.
This one was easy. Oh, it is.
You have to, your difference between first, so you'd have n plus 3 and then minus 3. So n plus 3 and then minus 3 is your
Common denominator, yes, is, as she was saying, n plus 3, n minus 3, n plus 3, n minus 3, n plus 3, n minus 3.
You're left with n minus 3 for your first one, 3 cancels out. You're left with 5 for your second one, so that cancels out. And you're left with 2 parentheses, n plus 3 for your last one, so you're
So I'd have n minus 3 plus 5 equals 2n plus 6.
you have n plus 2, and you can subtract 3 from 5.
Okay?
And then 2 plus 6, so you could subtract your 2, subtract your n, and then subtract your 6, because you left with an n, so -4.
Can I take this -4 and put it back into my original denominators and end up with something that isn't 0?
Yeah.
Yep. So the -4 will work. Yay! What's the common denominator?
Y.
This y cancels this y, giving me a -12. Nothing to cancel here, so I would have y times y. Nothing to cancel here, so I'd have a -7 times y. So I have a -12 equals y squared minus 7y. I have a quadratic, don't I? That means I have to get everything on one side equal to 0. And right now, this is already positive, so I'd move everything over here to the right side by adding 12. So 0 equals y squared minus 7y plus 12. Are there any two factors of positive 12 that will add up to a -7?
-4, -3.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you set them up equal 0, 1 minus 4 equals 0, or 1 minus 3 equals 0, y equals 4, y equals 3.
Yep. Exactly right. Can I take the 4 and the 3 and put it back into the original and end up with no denominator of 0? Yep. So, 4 or 3 work. Okay? We good with that?
Well.
You know what the kicker is? You did 17 on the board, you still got the wrong answer.
I thought you managed to do that.
17 is wrong. It is. It's 6,
We're at 100.
And this is -6, that's it, and it's don't believe me.
-6.
I'm not bad.
Negative.
Neither am I, but at least we match and don't believe what you say, and we're on
-6. Yeah, you're right there.
Let me show you what you got.
That equals -6.
Yeah, you better show the words.
I just showed the word. I'm tired.
Take, do you read it, William, Bubba?
2f plus
2, I only got out like 1
Alright, so 2f.
I kept getting up when I gave it up. Like I was throwing it
Plus 2.
I gotta get it.
They don't care about my mom.
Now,
I ain't got you. Just a team,
get rid of this one.
Not too much.
Always got something on there. You should have a... Here.
It's not your school, does it? I just wanna do it. It's when you hit.
Alright, let's do this back to right.
I ran it.
You got that.
Like, hey, I kept getting up to
Okay.
I slept in.
I just gotta get bigger crap, but.
Okay.
Huh?
I had heard.
I got Jose out, no, I don't think
Yeah,
he ever went
Jose,
out.
yeah.
17, 18.
I didn't know.
He's not.
Well, there it is again.
Grab my, I heard him if you have a.
My God, what is
And algebra. But I
Yeah,
can't,
loading.
Nothing in it.
For tracking.
Nothing.
I can't look at it till I look at my other computer. I gotta look at my computer, but.
So should we hold on to our work and
Down
stuff?
algebra 2 weeks
Hmm?
ago.
Should we hold on to all this?
No, you're still.
No,
No,
you
it's
should
really
burn
big.
it.
No, I will collect them.
That's what I was wondering.
So.
Oh, page 14,
So I guess I need them.
Pick it up. Something, please, something, please. No. Whoa, I'm not saying please.
Is that right?
Yep.
You want 1 through 6 too? Like from yesterday's time? Yeah, let's see.
No, because I did all of them. Doing 1 through 6 and 1 through 6 should have got you ready to do page 41 and 42.
Page 42, you wanna see this from across?
Yep,
I was all,
please.
I think you should put us on this list.
collectibles.
Do you have the little piece of paper? Okay, thank you. Thank you guys for taking that.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah, disgusting.
So can I have your papers, please?
Oh, I thought you said you were collecting one.
No, he said, can I have it like 3 times?
You're like an idiot.
You asked me, are we gonna correct these,
I don't know if you want them like on
or do you want our work? And I said, yes, I'm gonna collect them. So, yes, I want them.
Oh, I guess you're right.
I can twerk.
Brandon, you have it done?
Every time I'm in the streets,
Yeah, I did it while you were doing one board. Oh.
man down. Where are you from?
Hey, don't say that word, don't say that shit, don't say it.
Homie?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I don't care who you know. Where you from, my homie? Here you go, sir.
Collectibles.
They are, those massive.